All right, now we get bigger. Now we have 3 circles, okay? So a music teacher surveyed 495 students. The results of the survey are listed below. So the 3 things we have are they like rap music, they like rock music, and they like heavy metal music. So I'm gonna draw, and actually I'm gonna draw my 3 circles first, and then I'll draw my box. All right, so there are 495 students total. We have rap, we have rock, and we have heavy metal. So 160 students like all 3. So I'm starting at the bottom of the list and I'm working my way backwards. 245 students like both rock and heavy metal. So rock and heavy metal is this football right here. So I take 245 minus 160. And so there's 85 students in here. 190 like both rap and heavy metal. So rap and heavy metal are these 2, this football. So I take, well, 190 minus 160 is 30. And then 280 students like rap and rock. So rap and rock, 280 minus 160 is 120. So there are 295 students that like heavy metal. So I take the 295 minus these 30, minus these 160, and minus these 85. So there are only 20 left that just like metal. There are 395 that like rock. So I take the 395 minus these 85 minus these 160 and minus these 120. So there are 30 left that just like rock. And then there are 320 that like rap. So I take the 320 minus the 30 minus the 160 and minus the 120. And so there are 10 left that just like rap. And now I have to find out how many like none of them. So I take this 495 and I subtract off all these numbers. So I subtract off 10, 30, 160, 120, 85, 30, and 20. So this should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there are 40 that don't like any. So, questions. How many students like exactly two of the 3 types of music? So, these 120 like 2 types, these 85 like 2 types, and these 30 like 2 types. Those 160 in the middle like 3 types. So there are 235 that like exactly 2 types of music. Okay. How many like only rock? Only rock would be 30. How many like only one of the 3 types of music? So that would be this 10 and this 30 and this 20. And so there would be 60 total. All right, so check your progress 2 is on page 82. We have swimming, dancing, and games. So I'm going to do swimming, dancing, and games. And I got my universal set. So it says, an activities director for a cruise ship has surveyed 240 passengers. Of the 240 passengers, again, I'm going to look for the one that says likes all 3. There are 15 that like all 3. 25 like dancing and games, so that makes this a 10, because that adds up to 25. 40 like swimming and games, so 40 minus 15 is 25. And then 80 like swimming and dancing, so 80 minus 15 is 65. 65 like games, so that leaves 10 for here. 150 like dancing, that leaves 60 for here. And 135 like swimming, that leaves 30 for here. So again, I have to find out who likes none of them. So I take my 240 minus 30 minus 60 minus 10 minus 25 minus 65 minus 10 minus 15. There are 25 people that do not like any of those activities. All right, now for the questions. How many passengers like exactly 2 of the 3 types of activities? So 2 of the 3 types, we'd have 65 plus 25 plus 10, or a total of 100 people. How many like only swimming? If you only like swimming, there are 30 of those people. And how many like none of these activities? 25.